Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for another video. In today's video I will be reacting to our 1-0 victory yesterday against Stockport County at the John Smith Stadium. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts, reacting. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure you drop a like on the video, guys. Smash the like button, that would be great. Subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, and share the channel around. Let's try and get to 800 subscribers in the next few days before the new year is here. Probably isn't going to happen, but we're about 70 away at this point, so it's got kind of a lot to do. But anyway, any help is greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's get straight into this video then, guys, and let's kind of go through the game, how it happened, and have a few I'm just going to talk about the game as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what you made of this game, and obviously the result was a happy one for us. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts were coming away from the stadium yesterday after this really big win, to be honest with you, against a team that is around us in the table. So it was important, wasn't it? But let's get stuck into it. So the lineup, when it came out, obviously that's the first part of call we usually go to, don't we? There was one change that was made. Obviously, Nigel Lonvike returned from suspension, with Ollie Turton coming out of the team onto the bench, and Brodie Spencer started at right wing back. But apart from that, pretty happy. Apart from that, everything else was pretty the same. But I was happy with the lineup, if I'm being honest with you. But just run you through the full lineup. Jacob Chaplin in goal. Again, was massive for us in this game. We're going to get into in a moment. Tom Lees at the back with Hellick and Nigel Lonvike as the three. The wing backs, Josh Koroma on the left wing back area. I said it before and I'll say it again, guys. He's most effective on that wing. Yes, he scored goals from the striker positions, but he's a winger. So left wing back is probably the best position for him in this formation. Ideally, you want him to be either part of a three going up front, or obviously we don't play that formation, but if we did, or if you wanted to play a 4-2-3-1 as well, you could put him on the left of the three. So yeah, but yeah, Josh Koroma started left wing back with Brodie Spencer, as I said earlier, right wing back. The three midfielders, obviously Ben Wiles, David Kasunu, and Herbie Kane. That is pretty standard, isn't it? Now that is definitely Duff's first choice midfield trio. And Danny Ward started up front with Callum Marshall. And yeah, it was pretty routine. Obviously, the bench was, well, I think if you look to the bench, you realise how little quality depth that we have on the bench. Because you look at the bench and you think, who can actually come on and really change the game if we needed them to? Not much at all. Maxwell was the keeper on the bench. Turton, Headley, no good. Pearson obviously was on the bench. Obviously he's good in terms of, maybe coming on and doing a job for you, but I think in attacking areas we don't have a right lot, do we? Tom Yorpender on the bench again, which was good to see. Connor Falls was on the bench as well. I was wondering whether he would be on the bench again. Obviously, I said that in my preview to this game. Falls was going to be on the bench after coming on briefly against Cambridge, and Freddie Ladapo. So let's talk about the game then. Obviously, the game, I mean, blimey, what a start we made. I said that we needed to make a quick start in the game, and it took us 45 seconds to get on the score sheet. I thought it was a really nicely worked goal, this, to be honest with you. And I think You know what? I think it was a real fantastic goal. Now, obviously, Callum Marshall kept the ball in the byline. He got the ball across. Um, Brody Spencer. It came to Brody Spencer, um, who then drilled it back in, and it ended up coming off Bates, who put it into his own net. A nice Christmas present from the Stockport County captain, indeed. And it was the perfect start for us, wasn't it, really? I thought, you know what, we've got that early goal. Now let's try and get, the second and potentially just get a few more as well for your third or fourth. But for me, from that moment on, we didn't seem to take advantage of that early goal that we scored. It seemed to be we couldn't seem to find our rhythm. I think the passing was quite wayward at times. It very much felt like we weren't going for that second goal, to be honest with you. And I was like, I'm not really sure why, because I always think that you should try and kill off a game if you can, rather than just sitting on a 1-0 lead. I'm not saying we sat back, sat and just not tried, but I just think it was a bit, I had that feeling in the back of my mind anyway. I thought Stockport certainly, played their part in the match. Obviously, had lots of the ball, had made more chances than us throughout the game. Certainly tested the keeper more. Certainly tested Chapman more than their keeper. So I just think it's one of those. I thought there was obviously a few targets throughout the game. Obviously, the penalty that I don't know how he didn't give that penalty. Literally nowhere near the ball. I think it was Wiles, wasn't it, that got brought down. It was literally a clear penalty, and the referee waved it away. I couldn't really understand that at all. Mind you, we don't seem to get anything from these referees, so maybe it's never a surprise, and we don't. Now, obviously, Chapman as well, again, coming up with the goods when we need him most. I thought we were allowing Stockport too much space at times. I think they were getting in behind. Although, I think we kept Louis Barry very quiet. But look, just talk about the save from Chapman, obviously, after into the second half. Obviously, Stockport sending Collar racing clean through on goal, 1v1 with the keeper. But Chapman really gets out quickly to close him down, and he snuffed the chance out. A brilliant save, and it was a great intervention from our keeper. But he always seems to come up with the goods when we need him, though, and I just think he was brilliant. I think he was good, and that was a massive, massive save in the context of the match to keep it at 1-0. But yeah, we kind of, into that second half as well, I felt like we were just really sitting off and just being, we were very deep. And yeah, they were having all the ball. And we were looking like we were holding on, really. I thought the fans were fantastic, by the way. Our fans, and to be fair, their fans as well, because obviously they sold out their away end, their away allocation, sorry. And yeah, but for me, if you look at the final 10 minutes of this match, the town fans knew that we needed to really help the lads get over the line, and the atmosphere, it was brilliant, really good noise. Probably one of the better atmospheres at the Johnson Stadium this season, I would say, compared to what we've had in the past. But look, I always say a win is a win. No matter how you get the win, it is about getting the win. And sometimes you do have to win ugly. Sometimes you can't play fantastically well every single week. But if you can not play as well and still get the 3 points at the end of it, then that is a big plus, because, you know, if you can perform, if you can get the 3 points when you're playing well, and then when you can get the points when you're not at the top form of what you can do, you can still grind out the 3 points. That's what it's about. I thought overall, maybe we were a bit fortunate with getting the 3 points. However, we did dig in deep. We did defend very well. You could tell that, I suppose, towards the end of the game as well, I think the lads had obviously given a lot of energy, and they were obviously tiring a little bit. But we kept going till the end, and it was a bit tense towards the end, to be fair. But we managed to get the 3 points, and that's all that counts. So really happy, obviously, with the win. Obviously, now that's 12 games unbeaten, which it's really pleasing to see that we're finding this form now. And I think if you look at before this good spell started, there was a few questions, but actually we've actually come into it and obviously, you know, really built on good results. But yeah. Just having a look at the stats for this game as well. It was good to get a clean sheet, of course. And yeah, obviously the stats. We had 36% of the ball. They had 64. We had 5 shots, to be fair, but we only managed 1 on target. They had 7 and had 3 on target. We had 2 corners. They had 5. And yeah, so it was one of those. And I think sometimes you just have to find a way to win, and we did that. And I thought the start was perfect for us. So yeah, another 3 points and another clean sheet as well, which is always good to see. And we're just going to keep building on this now. As far as I'm concerned, I think the home form is still remaining strong. Brodie Spencer did get the man of the match in this game, so very good to see that as well. Really played well, to be fair to him. So I know I've been, well, I won't say been harsh, but I've been a bit critical of him in recent weeks, because I know what he can do, and I think he's let himself down at times with how he's played. But yeah, thought Marshall was outstanding again. You know, involved in the goal and never stopped running. Caused lots of problems, and I think really we have to give a big credit as well to our defence as well, especially on the side that Louis Barry was on, which was obviously Tom Lees' side. I thought he actually nullified the threat of Louis Barry very well, and I was a bit worried about that because it was a bit of a mismatch in terms of pace. But fair play to Lees. Obviously, he held his ground and really nullified his threat. Obviously, good tracking back from some of the players as well, which was good to see, him helping out the defence. But yeah, you could sense the relief when that whistle went at the full-time whistle, to be honest with you, the fact that we got the win, because it was feeling like we were really, really hanging on for large parts of the game, especially towards the end, when I think Stockport just thought, let's just throw everything at them now. We've got nothing to lose. So another challenge that we've come through, really good to see. And obviously January is huge, really is huge. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think if you can get 3 or 4 quality players in January, I think that we could really be serious about pushing for the automatic places. But if we don't, then I think we'll still get in the playoffs, but it'll still, I think it'll still be. This is a really good opportunity for us to try and get in that automatic place, because I think Wickham haven't had a bad run yet, have they? That will come, I think, from now until they'll have a bad spell. I think whether that be 3 or 4 games or 2 or 3, they'll still have a little blip where we will try and capitalize, when we can get an opportunity to capitalize on that. So, but all it is about now at the moment is just taking each game as it comes, ticking off the wins as they come, and just getting as many points as we can, putting the pressure on the teams above us, just asking the question. So look, really happy to get the 3 points, as I said, in this one. And that is, I think that's it, to be honest with you guys. I think I've kind of covered what I want to say. I know sometimes I usually do player ratings, but I'm not going to do those tonight, to be honest with you. Yeah, so look, Duff is doing a fantastic job with his group. And I just hope, like I said, he gets backed in January, because top 2 really is on if we can get that right in January, in my opinion. Yeah, long may it continue. It was a really competitive game. I would have liked to have seen us test their keeper more, but it doesn't matter. We won, so I'm not going to sit here and moan and whinge about it, because we won the game. Because I think in large spells it wasn't pretty to watch, but ultimately 3 points, 3 points. And I've always said I don't really care. Like I said earlier about the possession, I'm not really bothered about the possession, because seeing time and time again, possession doesn't guarantee you winning football matches. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net. I'm not bothered about having, although to be fair, at home, you do expect maybe to have more of the ball than the away side. But it doesn't always work like that as well. So it is what it is. So yeah. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did like the video here. Hopefully we will keep building on this. So yeah, make sure you do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts down below on what you thought of the match. But yeah, wasn't pretty, but we grounded out the 3 points. We found a way to win. We started the game well, got that early goal, very early goal, and yeah, we managed to see out the game just about, with, again, another big save from Chapman, who saved the day once again and helped us, as he's done in the majority of our matches. He's really contributed really positively, helping us out. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a live show tomorrow, or a video for the match preview for our game against Burton on Sunday. We're at home again, and then Monday I'll definitely do a live show. It's going to be a review to the game, and then Tuesday I will be doing the preview to Wigan away on New Year's Day. So that's what I'll be doing, guys. So that'll be good. And then I'm actually going to the game against Wigan away. So I'll be doing a little bit of a vlog. Really excited to get another vlog out there. I've not really been able to do many away games this time just because of financially, but it is what it is. Would love to go to a real away game, to be fair, but it's just not been possible for me. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, up the town. Michael Duff's Barmy Alley. Take care. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for